Hey there, how you doing? I'm happy to see you. Welcome back to the video series, guys. Let's dive into skin and body. Let's create the separator. Gonna copy this. Tiny wrench and spanner. Create separator. Paste. Very good. All right, mild complexions. Realistic facial complexions that add freckles, wrinkles, and other imperfections to the skin. We want mild complexions. Download version 2.0. There we go. Main file. That's the one we want. Very good. Double click to install it. Awesome. Now Vitruvian skin texture overhaul. Looks like we're gonna merge these two files, two mods into one mod, and we're given explicit instructions to name the mod a specific way. So before actually, let's just get into it. So we want the main file and the optional file fix for broken forceful boot meshes. Okay, good. So click on download, go into files. So download the main file first. We want that first option here. And we want the optional file, fix for broken forsworn boot meshes, and download. Optional is it's actually manual install only, so no big deal. I'll show you what to do. So wait for that to download. All right, when it's downloaded, let's go ahead and install it. But before we do, let's copy this. Vitruvian skin texture overall for males. So I'm copying what's in the gray box. Clicking copy. Okay. So start with the main file. Boom. Got a full mod. All right. Before we start tinkering with the full mod, let's rename it. I'm highlighting the current name and then right clicking and paste. Boom. All right. Good. So I'm going to go ahead and open this up. Let's open up the full mod. All right. So core files option number 1, we want a 4K version. Body meshes, we want the nude cut. Next. Next. Hair and scars, we don't want any of that. Actually, we don't want anything on this page. Next. Next, and then just install it. Okay, let's close the full mod here. All right, now mod organizer. Click on the button, install a new mod from archive. Click on that. Mine takes me directly to my download folder. If yours doesn't, navigate to the download folder. Click on fix for broken forsworn boots, open. And we're going to replace that name with what we have in our clipboard. So right click, paste, oops. I actually didn't click delete, doesn't matter. Right click, paste, Vitruvian skin textures and overall for males. Okay, and then click merge. And now we need to go in and delete the forsworn folder. So right click on it, open and explore. Go into meshes, clothes, and we're going to delete the forsworn folder. Okay, we're done with that. Piece of cake. All right, Bijin skin UNP and CBBE, Bijin skin UNP, highly detailed female skin texture. Good. So we're going to download the UNP version. Download, go into files, and we want the second option here, Mod Manager download. Good, good. Now let's install it. Double click. Open up a full mod. Let's look at the full mod. We want the 4K shaved. Next. Next. Body normal maps, we're going to go with 4K default. Next. Next. Head diffuse, we're going to go with default 4K. Next. Next. Vampire head diffuse, we want 4K default. Next. Next. And now Nord head normal map, we're going to keep default. Vampire head normal map, we're also going to keep that default. Next. Next. Specular maps, we want 4K default. Good. Next. Next. Subsurface maps, we're going to keep it at default. Next. Next. Makeup, we're going to keep that at default. Next. And next. Cheek type, we're going to go with pretty and then install. All right. Activate that. Let's close this up. Cover Khajiits. This mod is a high quality retexture for Khajiits. So let's download this. Mod Manager download. And we want the male version here. Boom. That's the second option. Double click to install that. Okay. Activate that. Now, feminine Khajiit textures. This mod is a skin retexture for Khajiit females. We want the 4K UNP. Download. Files. Okay, so keep going down till you see 4K UNP. There's UNP, 2K, 4K. Yeah, I totally passed it. It's near the top, guys. So Mod Manager download for that. Download that. Good, good. Now we're gonna install it. Okay, so we got a full mod here. Open up the full mod instructions, click on next. Next, we want to keep it at gray cat. next, next. We're gonna go with furry, boom, and then install. All right, activate that. Close up the full mods. Feminine Argonian textures. Female chameleon lizard 4K. That's what we want. So let's download this. Look for UMP, guys. CBB. Probably gonna be a similar location. Here's UMP, UMP, UMP 4K. There we go. I'll manage your download. All right. All right, let's install that. Got a full mod. Open up the full mod. Go next, next. Variations. We're gonna go with lizard. Next, next. Chest variations, we're going to go with standard scales and then install it. Good. And close that up. All right, gonna activate this. Now, Bijin skin for Bijin family. We want the UMP version. This will give the Bijin skin made by RxKX22 to all mods made by Rx. Yeah, okay. So let's download it. Files. All right, we want the UMP version, second option. All right, double click to install it. And let's open this full mod here. Do not install blank detail map. Choose that option. Next. Next. Core textures. We want 4K shaved pubic hair diffuse. Second option here. Next. Next. All right, let's open this up. Okay. So the first option, we're going to keep it at default head. Second option, default head diffuse. We're going to keep that. We're not changing anything here. Next. Then next again. And here, we're going to keep everything the same. We're not changing anything here. Next. Next. Bijin War Maidens core textures. We're going to go with the 4K shaved pubic hair diffuse. Second option. Next. Next. And here, we're not changing anything here. Next. Next. We are also not changing anything here as well. Next. Next. All right. First window for Adolescent. We're going to keep it at default. Body diffuse map, we're going to go with 4K shaved. And then next. Next. Delphine, keep it at default head diffuse. Next. And next. For Jordis, we're going to keep it at default. Body diffuse map, we're going to go with 4K shaved. Second option. Normal map, we're going to keep it at default. Next. Next. For Bijin family, we're going to go with 4K shaved. Next. Next. Here, we're not changing anything. Click on next. Next. Here, we're not changing anything as well. Then install. No problem. Just a lot of steps. That's all. Close up that full mod. UMP Blessed Body. This mod provides females with UMPB bodies. This is the body shape that our females will have. So we want version 1.7.2. Let's go into files. 1.7.2. We just want the main file here. Cool. Close that up. And let's install it. All right, full mod. We want the second option, TBB bouncing. Next. Next. Body options, we're gonna go with nude and then install it. When I start my playthrough, I'm replacing all of that with never nude, so I won't have to censor constantly when I'm playing. All right, guys, I'm gonna leave it at that. Nice, short and sweet video. Next video, we're gonna get into NPCs and behavior. Thank you for joining me, and I'll see you in the next one.